Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. The Economic Program Oversight Committee EPOC says it's still a watchdog for Jamaica's fiscal performance despite the suspension of fiscal rules for a year. EPOC co-chair Keith Duncan was speaking at a virtual media briefing today. Andrew Ladley reports.
The government has pushed back its fiscal targets 2 years, buying time to get the country's finances in order after the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Although the rules have been suspended, EPOC co-chair Keith Duncan says he's holding the government to the new targets they have set.
So there's a trajectory that we will be managing and monitoring from an EPOC perspective, and this is in the public domain, right? And this will be in the fiscal policy papers that will guide us so that, Andrew, we can hold them to account. Okay, that's our work.
He says there are also guidelines under the Rapid Financing Instrument which must be met. With that in mind, he says EPOC will continue to play its part in providing oversight.
We will be holding the government accountable to hitting that 60% in 2027-28 and the trajectory that takes us there. So, every year we have targets around where the debt to GDP is supposed to be, right? There are targets that are embedded even in the IMF program, the Rapid Finance Instrument that we have, and the staff report which was produced, which shows the targets year over year to get the debt to GDP down to 60% by 2027.
The EPOC co-chair also admitted that there will be further delays with establishing the long-awaited Fiscal Council, which is meant to replace EPOC.
I know for sure that the Fiscal Council is still being worked through and that there are drafts that are being taken place around the Fiscal Council and the rollout of the Fiscal Council. It could be a few months delayed as we have had to really pivot to manage the whole COVID experience.
Andrew Ladley, TVJ News.
The World Bank today said economic conditions in the Caribbean and Latin America have worsened dramatically. This as the region continues to feel the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. The World Bank has predicted that the shocks will cause regional economic activity to plunge by 7.2% this year. Currency trading ended today with the US dollar selling for $141.36, the Canadian dollar $106.52. The pound is going for $108.51, while the euro closed at $162.43. The Jamaica Stock Exchange Index lost 1,591 points today, while the Junior Market Index gained 11 points. Among the winners, Cygnus Credit Investments US dollar shares, Elite Diagnostic, First Rock Capital Holdings US dollar shares, Palace Amusement, and Proven Investments US dollars. On the losing side were SSL Venture Capital, JMMB Group 7.25% preference shares, Fosterich, Key Insurance, and Jamaica Stock Exchange. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.